So I'm down 14 pounds in about 11 days, right? And everyone's been asking me, how do I lose weight so quick? So my friend Zach, he's like, how do you do it? Right? How do you do it so fast? And the weight comes off. The first 10 pounds should be pretty easy. I mean, I dropped 14, but I was probably holding on to a few pounds. So I have a few rules that I follow when I'm looking to lose weight. Really, I'm looking to lose body fat. I don't want to lose my muscle, right? I want to keep that as much as possible as I get down in weight. So my first rule, right, is mindset. Mindset first. So if it doesn't start in your head, it's not going to happen. So once I start, I'm like, all right, I'm in training camp. I have a goal here. My mindset's there. And, sometimes you get distracted from it. Like, my dog died and that was tough. So it got me off track a little, but only for a short period of time. And then my mindset back on track. So once my mindset is there, what I'm trying to do is reinforce myself to make it hard for me to quit. Because like I said in my previous post, quitting is the most easily accepted option, right? Most people just quit. They start out fucking too hard and quit. So if your mindset's there, your mind's on it, you're like, okay, listen, things are gonna suck a little bit, they're gonna be rough, deal with it. Don't be a little bitch, don't fold the second things get rough. So having a good mindset means knowing that it's not a fairy tale, right? Life's not a fairy tale. Things might get a little tough and you gotta work through those things, okay? And especially if you have good coaching, it'll be a lot easier to work through that. All right, so first, mindset. Second, when we're thinking about health, calories. Calories is probably 50 to 60% of what constitutes what you weigh and how well you perform, right? Calories is a unit of energy. So you need calories to perform. It's a unit of energy. It's like putting gas in the car. I can't do it with no calories. And the diets are going to vary, all right? So the easiest thing to do is to get an app to track your calories. I like the Better Human app, personally. A lot of people also like MyFitnessPal, either one of those apps. They have a free version, a premium version, and that'll give you a good handle on how many calories you're eating daily. All right, it's good to know. What are you eating in a day? You might be eating too much, you might be eating too little, and both can be problematic. So you want to make sure you're eating the appropriate amount of calories. That's probably the easiest first step. And there's plans like Weight Watchers that do that with a point system, but it's really just counting your calories, right? A lot of things that most of the diets that are effective are really just calorie counting. So in the third thing, I would do 3 out of the 9 rules, sleep. So make sure that you're sleeping enough. I want to make sure that I'm getting 7 or 8 hours, maybe even more. If I get a day nap, I give myself an extra point for the day. The day nap is gold, all right? I want to day nap if I can, right? And I noticed that, I wasn't sleeping a lot. I was only sleeping about 4 hours. And then once I started getting 8 hours of sleep again, the weight started coming off right away. So 3 rules: you want to, get your mind right, watch your calories, make sure you're sleeping enough. I broke that finger. It's hard to do that one. I got to do 3 like that. All right, make sure you're sleeping enough. And those are the 3 out of the 9. And if anyone cares, I'll keep going.